Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Natalie Levin Astrology on Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. I am going to let you know about the current astrological energies and how they might be hitting you as they are hitting me. I want to start off by saying that everything I say about the astrology right now, I'm seeing through the veil of my experience in this particular lifetime. So if it doesn't match for you, I invite you to take what you like and leave the rest. I also um, want to say that I do um, astrological conversations or consultations. So if you are interested in knowing how these energies are hitting your personal chart, please reach out to me. We can have a conversation about that. Today, I'm imagining that a lot of people are going to be feeling uh, quite uncomfortable, actually, to put it mildly, because the moon, which is in Libra, and Libra likes to make sure the Libra moon wants to make sure everyone's cared for and feeling comfortable and everyone's okay. It's not going to be satisfied in any way today because it's coming up in a difficult energy against several planets that will be causing the moon, our inner worlds. The moon is our emotional inner worlds. The moon to feel really agitated and uncomfortable. We have Mars square. Mars is the planet of anger and aggression. It also gets things done, assertiveness. Mars is going to be talking to your inner world. We also have Jupiter, which is the energy of too much, abundance. It can feel really good when it's in a harmonious energy to something, but right now it's in, I would say, a challenging energy, an opportunity for transformation. I'm speaking to you as someone who is not actually feeling like transforming right now. I'm really not. And so if you are feeling that way as well, you are not alone. It's also, we're going to be having a square today to Pluto, and Pluto is the god of death and transformation. It's Hades. It's hell. So these are some difficult energies that I'm imagining you will be feeling, or the people around you will be feeling. I know personally, I'm feeling a lot of like heaviness and not sure what is coming next. We also have this incredible, it's called an inconjunct. I believe that is the name of it. I'm still learning. The moon is inconjunct, which is like a uncomfortable energy to the sun and Neptune, which are tears. It's emotions. It's so I imagine maybe you'll be having tears today. You might be feeling really tenderly and also incredibly, with Neptune in Pisces, and it's right next to the sun in Pisces. If you are feeling your addictions are up, like addiction, you might be notice that you're really wanting to escape. Pisces is also escapism. You might want to escape into food or alcohol or drugs or sex. I'm not surprised if that happens. I wonder if you can choose some sort of gentler way than something that would hurt you. Maybe you can, and if you feel like you are going to act out in any of those addictions, I wonder if you could wait 1 or 2 or even 5 minutes before acting out. It's quite possible that the impulse to act out will shift or change, and then you will have had the experience of wanting to act out in one of your addictions, even if it's texting someone that you know is not healthy for you. And then you will have had the experience of wanting to act out and not actually having done it, which can be quite corrective. We also have this energy of Uranus is right next to Venus. It's a conjunct, it's co-joined. So Uranus is shocks and surprises and earthquakes and lightning bolts. And Venus is in her favorite sign of Taurus. Venus is love and money, and she's in her favorite place, but she has this earthquake next to her. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're having some things come up in your relationship that are about money, or about is it working the way you are in a romantic partnership? If not, Now's going to be, I would imagine now is a time that it would be like a shakeup, an earthquake, like, oh my gosh, this isn't working. Let's figure something else out. If, and I, this would be another opportunity that I would say, if you are not able to do that on your own, if you can find a really good third party to help you communicate, I find that really wonderful, especially when my partner and I are like, what if you and your partner are completely different signs, and different elements? So let's say one of you is an Aries and you're an Aries fiery cardinal sign, and then the other person is a Pisces, which is mutable and water and like an outer space. I'm making I'm talking about I'm a Pisces, so you have to learn each other's languages. I find that the Pisces would have to learn to speak Aries, and the Aries has to learn to speak Pisces, and that takes, I find it takes help. Um, I think that is a really with the I don't even want to talk about what is happening in the news, but the energy of Pisces, Neptune in Pisces next to the sun is very porous. It is a time when we are more permeable as a species. And I wonder, like, how can we care for ourselves and set boundaries? I don't know. I'm asking this rhetorically because I'm not really sure. And very soon we're going to also have Mercury. Mercury is direct now. It's going forward, which is, I think, going to feel a little more easeful. And he's going into Pisces, which is more fog and more confusion, more emotions. Um, it's a really tender time. And my invitation to you would be to, I mean, Anne Orderly, who's one of my favorite astrologers, says to really go gentle with yourself and others this week. Like, can you be so gentle? It's intense. It's intense right now. And when I am allowing myself to go down and wallow in despair because of everything happening in my actual life and in the outer world, which is also life, what can I come back to remember that my soul chose to incarnate in this particular lifetime? And we have, with Venus and Taurus right now, she wants to enjoy the pleasures of being in a human body. I mean, as even as wonderful as eating a good meal, or if you do drink wine, having a fabulous glass of wine, even giving myself a hug, like feeling my own beautiful body, that I'm still here in it. My spirit is still here in it, because this is simply a blip on the incredible experience of being a soul, a spirit, a part of the, I mean, some people use the word God, but it's hard to keep that perspective when this movie narrative is coming at us, this movie narrative that is thrown at us by the media, to remember that we are souls having a human experience at this time on planet Earth. And what about it can we actually enjoy right this moment? What about it is there to embrace, like the sound of the birds singing outside? The flowers, even though they're blooming too early here in Pennsylvania, can I enjoy the fact that the flowers are blooming? This Venus and Taurus really enjoy and take in their beauty. Um, these are all suggestions and a brainstorm. I wonder how what I'm saying lands with you. I really care. If you feel so moved, I invite you to share or like or subscribe to this channel. I'm so grateful to know that this is helping some of you. It feels helpful. And I am so glad to have incarnated with you at this time. Thank you so much. And I hope you take amazing care of your beautiful, precious self.